Hello class, this video is meant to help you with your homework assignment. In class today we read a selection from Macbeth, and you guys created a dialectical journal which where on half of the sheet of paper you had quotes from Macbeth, and then on the right side you had comments, you had responses to those quotes. So this Flipgrid activity we're going to do is similar to this, all right? So we're on the Flipgrid page and we see the instructions. Step 1 says read aloud a short quote from Macbeth. And you'll want to have the quote in front of you when you do that. The second thing is to give your personal audio comment about the quote. You can talk about what the quote might mean, what is confusing about it. It's okay if you don't know what's going on. You can talk about what specifically is confusing about it. Or you can analyze how it connects to the rest of the play so far, or how it fits within a specific scene. Then the last step is you're going to ask your classmates a question about the quote. Why and how questions are more open-ended and will lead to a variety of responses. You have 2 minutes to record the video, so you want to keep it short and sweet. You want to make sure that quote is not too long. It doesn't have to be an entire speech. You want to select 2 or 3 lines from a speech, but you also want it to be a complete thought, if that makes sense. So you don't want to just stop with a word and just sort of cut off the thought, because that's where the line ends. All right, so here's where we go. On this page, we go to where it says responses, and this is where we're going to record a response. So we click record a response, and we get ourselves on screen. Okay, so hello, you want to make sure your hair is looking the way you want it to. You want to have a hat on, whatever you need, so that you're comfortable with the recording. Okay, now at this point I have my quote pulled up on my phone so that I can see it. You can have this on a sheet of paper right beside you. All right. So what I would do is I want to click the record button to do this. So you click the record button. It gives you a countdown, and now you can start. All right. Macbeth says to the witches, say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted heath you stop our way with such a prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you. And right after he says this, the witches vanish. They disappear. All right. So that's my quote. Now I'm going to respond to the quote. All right. My response is going to be about the idea that Macbeth thinks he can control the witches. So you can tell that Macbeth is someone used to giving orders. He is asking them, just like he would ask one of his soldiers, how do you know this? Why did you stop us? How did you know this? So it's almost an interrogation. He says, speak, I charge you. So he's demanding that they tell him. All right. Now, my question, so I've got my quote, I've got my comment, now I need my question. Okay? So my question could be, what is the significance of the witches vanishing? All right? And then when I'm done, I stop the video and I go to the next step. Okay, so you can go back at this point and watch the video, all right? So if I look at this and I say, oh my goodness, I had a weird look on my face, or my hair is strange, you can go back and fix that, all right? If I like what I see, then I click next. I pick my display name, and then we can give this a title. So you would just say Macbeth quote, and then we submit that, and it uploads our video, and we keep the app going while we upload the video. So it takes a little while, it goes through, and you could see in my video that I had a quote, I had a comment, and I had a question. Now you guys are also going to respond to your classmates. All right, so we click complete there, and we have our first response to the video. Now, once you see your classmates have made some recordings, you can click on the video. You can watch it, and then you can respond. Okay, so I have this video. You can respond by typing a response, but what I want you guys to do is to record a video comment. This works much the same way, and this is simply going to be you recording an answer to the question that your classmate asked. Okay, so we would click on that record button, and then we see here that this student, Patrick, asked a question about why the witches vanished, or what is the significance of the witches vanishing. So your comment, your video comment, is going to be a recorded response to that question.